In a desert region where summer temperatures top 50 degrees Celsius sits an environmentalist's worst nightmare. The theme at Iceland Water Park is global warming. The story goes that the polar ice caps have melted and penguins have been washed up on the desert shores of the United Arab Emirates. With frequent power cuts here in Ras Al-Khaimah, this Antarctic fantasy land requires its own 4-megawatt electricity generator, plus a new desalination plant capable of producing 2 million litres of water every day.
Water is not available, then we are taking water from the sea and clean it and giving to the people. What is the harm of that?
The downside of desalination is, of course, the energy required to make it. The upside is it keeps Gulf cities alive, but here it's used to let people play football under artificial rain.
Do you think that your park is adding to the problem of global warming, though?
No, why adding, we are solving the problem,
In a nation rich thanks to fossil fuels and boasting one of the world's highest carbon footprints per capita, it appears nobody considered a global warming theme park might be seen as a bad joke. Environmental critics say the biggest concern here is not necessarily the park's own carbon emissions, but the message it's sending to children that global warming might be fun.
Particularly worrying because this park is aimed at young families and children, and there's a real concern that there'll be a whole generation of kind of people in Emirates who don't really understand climate change or think it's a bit of fun or even a joke.
The nearby emirate of Abu Dhabi is trying to reduce the UAE's enormous environmental impact by building a carbon-free city. But that doesn't guarantee the climate change message is being heard across the rest of the nation. Dan Nolan, Al Jazeera, Ras Al-Khaimah.